I'm cooking and vlogging. I'm cooking and vlogging. So today, few things are happening. I am going to my first outdoor comedy show. Some of you may or may not know I'm a comedian. Since the lockdown, I haven't performed on stage. I think March something was my last show. And I've done Zoom shows. Oof. And they're okay. Not preferred. I feed off of live audience reactions, like most comics. But I'm dying to get on stage. I've been dying to get on stage, and I'm actually gonna start a new thing. I'm gonna just start doing like comedy videos, which is basically, I'm just gonna try out jokes on my channel because I have nowhere to try them out anymore. I've been writing, but I'm like, I got all this stuff, and even some of my old stuff. I just want to get it out there. I just want to perform it. So stay tuned for that. So I decided to make a salad, something quick and easy. I'm chopping up some romaine here, next to tomato. Basically, I didn't have a lot in my refrigerator at the time, so I was just grabbing whatever that would make this salad good. I also added apples, and then I topped it off with some pecans. But the twist, okay, that you need to get into for this salad is I am going to put tofu in the air fryer for the first time. Okay, this looks like chicken to me. This is the tofu. I put it in the air fryer on 380 for 10-15 minutes, and then I am topping it off with my homemade dressing, darling. It was delicious. Right, I am dressed and ready to go. I decided to go to the Queen's comedy show because my friend was like, first of all, they start late, and they do an intermission, and I'm running late too. I'm ready, but like, look, I really miss lipstick. Like, I wear gloss, but even this is like, what's the point? We're just gonna throw on a mask. This is my outfit. That's what I'm wearing. All right, gonna head out.
You knew this wasn't gonna save your life. Bye, guys. But you know, put someone else at ease. You was like, well, at least if I wear this shit, they call it.
So I'm back home from the comedy show. I just took the bobby pins out of my head. I feel like every time I do a video lately, I just got like disrespectful locks. I don't know if this is any better, but alright, I just want to tell y'all real quick. I just got back from the comedy show, right? It was fun. I went to the Queen show, got there like 30 minutes late, didn't perform, ran into some comics I haven't seen in a very long time, so that was fun. Oh, how I miss hanging out. But it was safe. I had my mask. I was safe. Don't come for me. Okay. So aside from that, yeah, the show was fun. And stay tuned because I'm going to be doing my own little like weekly comedy special. Now it's just going to be me dropping like minute jokes, couple minutes every Monday. Stay tuned. Haha. Okay. Real quick story, right? On my way to the show, I was taking a train, walking to the subway or whatever. This guy walks by and he's like, beautiful. I'm like, thank you. And as he's walking by, he just says, married? ? I go, no. He's like, single? Now at this point, we had passed each other. He's behind me, I'm walking forward, and we decided to turn around. So then, as we're facing each other and talking, he's like, you single? What's wrong with you? I said, okay, you're single and not married, right? He's like, yeah. What's wrong with you? Something wrong with you? He's like, nah, I like being single. Why can I not like being single? That is a problem. It is a problem that somehow being single is a plague. Like, if you're single, something is wrong with you. Some randoms or girl on the street are going to be like, oh my God, she's single! Like this guy. She's crazy! She's single! What? Okay, we all have flaws. We all have our issues. But there's nothing wrong with being single. I'd much rather be single than married because society told me to, or family pressure, or because I'm at a certain age now, and God forbid, I'm single. You know, it's like Tracy Ellis Ross. Like, she said something that really stuck out to me. She was like, it's not that I don't want to be in a relationship, but I'm happy being single as well. I just wish society gave us other. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm happy being single, but I've definitely have been pressed. Okay, there have been times, child, I have been Miss Desperado. Okay, and when you're desperate, people feel that energy. Like, dudes know when you are desperate. And I know I have made some really bad decisions when I have been desperate. I have let some men in at the wrong time just because I'm desperate, okay? And it was in a few other places, too. But I'm just saying, like, it's not good to be at that point, you know? So I go through phases where it's like, we all go through phases where, like, oh my God, I want a man. You know, I'm like Charlotte from Sex and the City. Like, I've been dating since I was 16. Where is he? Like, I have those moments. But then reality sets in. I'm like, I'm good. You know what I mean? It's like, I want a man, but I'm also okay with not having one. Because I wasn't the girl that grew up, like, dreaming of my wedding day, or, like, waiting to get married. I didn't have those dreams growing up like other girls did. Like, I'm always like, ooh, what's going to happen the day after the party? Like, I know my wedding is going to be great. It's going to be fabulous. We're going to have fun. But I'm always like, what happens to the day after we're married? Like, what about 10 years later? Because once we get married, it's like, we in this till the wheels fall off. There's no divorce. So marriage is way bigger than that day, that one wedding day. That's why I was never in a rush to do that. Because I want to make sure whoever I'm with, we are solid. And not to get all eat, pray, love. But I went on 2 years ago. I kind of went on this just personal journey where I had, like, the things that I love about myself, I embrace it and I hype myself up for that. But the things I don't like about myself, I'm super, super critical on. And I had to get to a point where I loved everything, even my flaws. Okay, that is where I'm at today, where there's nothing about me that I am going to get down on myself about. I'm just not. So that's it. I think I'm kind of going off on a tangent, or like this could be a completely different video to talk about. Somebody single too that points that out, like, oh, you're single. I'm like, you single, kiddo? Okay, you want to do something or not? Like, you should be happy that I'm single, because now it's an opportunity for you. Okay, I'm rambling now. All I want to say is, until Jesus brings my man, your girl is good and nothing is wrong with her. Okay? Alright. Good night. Like, that's what's so dumb to me. It's like, I've seen a lot of crazy people in relationships, and when I see them crazy people in relationships and knowing my level of crazy, I'm like, if she got a man, I can get a man. All right. I'm like, tolerable crazy.